we're dealing with 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Actuality, Google's probably reading about 99 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 2,285 miles on the odometer. It's August 17th. It's a Saturday. It's 2024.
Time for the Daily Kiss.
Oh, okay. Hang on for a minute. I'm doing the date right now. Here we go. Okay. So, anyway, that's a mild version of the Daily Kiss. Head off to delivery. There is the butterfly. All right, 5:31, 2 minutes, 0.7. That's yesterday's. All right, our first drop will be at the Montgomery Plaza, and if you watch the show, you realize it flooded in 1949. And the place has been around since the 20s. The reason it flooded is because the levees broke at Train River, and then the water just amounted all the way to the second floor. That was back in 49. They had John boats out here and everything. That's Montgomery Plaza. Huh. Looks like they might have had some kind of crackage in the door. It's a glass door. It says use other door. So probably not this door. Yeah, so what ended up happening was they had an ambulance call, and as the ambulance drivers or the paramedics were coming out, the gurney hit the glass door and broke it. Anyway, that's what a resident told me. Guess they're going to be fixing that pretty soon. That's Montgomery Plaza. Guess they were in a hurry. All right, it'll be a 6:03 arrival. 5 minutes, 1.8 miles. In case you haven't noticed, that's actually Greenwood Memorial Park. See the tombstones? Just some sprinklers. Yeah, her dog came running after me. She told me to have a good night. I said, you have a good night? What's that thing about good night? I don't know, it's just a weird thing. Smells the cat. Alright, just past the Modern Art Museum, and yeah, there's free admission every Friday. You just walk right in there, and it's like a good little run through. You know, they've got a great sculptor in there. He's not in there, but his work is. Casa Mañana, October, Cinderella. Right now, $1 Million Quartet. Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, and don't forget about Johnny Cash. All right, listen to California Stars by Wilco, and they're all the way from California. These people, not Wilco, they're from Chicago, but they got the plates that says California.
Access granted.
What's this? Oh, this is a door. I guess it's an exit. It's funny, I press G and I went to 5. Probably someone up there pressed. It was a ghost. It was probably a ghost that pressed the button and took me to 5. I don't know. At 653.3, 1.6 miles. Red skyline. Fix that pot. Oh, only one. And it's double rider. Father and child, both on the go-kart. .721 arrival time, 10 minutes, 4.5. All right, looks like Kansas. Not the band, the license plate. I was watching After Hours the other night. Well, last night, Martin Scorsese. He breaks the 180-degree rule quite a bit in that. And it's very funny and exciting. It's about a word processing guy. This guy at work says a word processor. That's what he says he is. Probably in the 1980s, during the punk rock, height of the punk rock age, probably, or close to that. Martin Scorsese's actually in the movie. He's operating a light in this crazy club. He's wearing like this general suit and turns the light over to the camera, or points it at the camera. It's amazing movie. It's a lot of breaking the rules of the camera, but yet it's very plot out. You know, the Michael Ballas was the cinematographer in that. I was inspired to do some shots of Kitty. Now, you're not going to really notice it in the one that says After Hours 1985, a glimpse, because you only see it at the very beginning of this one part of the shot. I didn't want to show really any of it. I just wanted to talk about it. I consider it a masterpiece. After Hours is a great little thing. You ever seen it? But they say it's Kafkaesque, like Kafka. There's some existentialism in it, but you just, the whole plot keeps you in tune. It's kind of one of those movies where you just kind of forget about other stuff and you start watching the movie. It's a lot of fun. But supposedly the rumor on it, at least what Martin Scorsese said, headlights are off, I get it. He said that it was an unfinished script, and then he worked on the script, and then he started the movie. So it wasn't a completed script that he had. The movie doesn't really completely feel complete either. And I like that about it. You know, the ending, he just is dropped off back at his work. He just goes back to work as a word processor, is what he calls himself. I guess someone that works on word processors. I'm just a word processor, is all he says in it. Always, it's the whole thing is about a series of these unfortunate events happening to him, and the entire movie, just one thing after another, leads dominoes into all this other stuff for the whole night. He finally gets through the night, and there's this paper mache, I guess it's a paper mache statue that he slowly becomes, and this artist is making the statue in her studio. He starts to slowly become it in a way. It's hard to describe, you have to see it. He gets dumped with this glue and paper mache and all this stuff. This lady turns him into a statue, and Cheech and Chong are in it. They play these kind of these loser hippie local thieves that he gets blamed for, and this whole community is looking for him, and he's got these wanted posters and all this stuff. It's very funny. It just keeps happening over and over again. I need to find out the actor that played. He's not a real popular actor. The guy that played the protagonist in that. It's really good. I like the music too. The music comes in all at the right time too. He's really good with that. What is that? Never seen anything like it. All right, 8:20 p.m. arrival, 8:21 p.m. arrival, 6 minutes, 2.1 miles. Where's the driveway? So it's probably, yep, it's them right there. All right, next one's 9:14 arrival, 11 minutes, 4.7 miles. Pretty funny conversation I had dropping off the pizza and the salad. He said, well, I had a sandwich on there. And I said, oh, well, you know, we have another couple hours if you want to call in, because here I have the kitchen ticket. He's like, oh, well, I didn't order it. My better half ordered it. And I said, you got to monitor those orders, because he told her to get him a sandwich. And then I was like, well, you got another couple hours to order it. I think it was like a meatball sandwich or something. He realized what happened. So I handed him the salad and the pizza, because he didn't order it. It was ordered by his better half. Anyway, so I know what that means. I know there was a Bill Cosby special a long time ago about the same thing. Where the wife just gives him a salad because he's dieting. But I guess Bill Cosby's not the ideal person to use for family stuff right now because of everything that happened. But at one time when I was younger, it was the ideal thing. But I guess I kind of talked myself into a corner right there. Talking about dieting. Look at all this right here. Anyway, I used to watch The Cosby Show back in the day. There's one where he wants a hoagie sandwich and she gives him a salad instead. His wife does. Anyway. Next one, 9:56 p.m. arrival, 9 minutes, 3.4 miles. Or that's 3.6 miles. 3.6 miles. Right, so if you come to Fort Worth and you go to Rockwood Go-Karts and mini golf, even around 9:49, it looks like this. Rockwood Go-Karts and mini golf. Fort Worth, Texas. Oh yeah, looks like they're having a family reunion. Ordered like 5 pizzas. Yep. All right, next one is 10:13 p.m., 7 minutes, 2.5 miles. Yeah, these are kind of hard to find sometimes. It's kind of a busy road. Just to find an address. All right, next one's 10:42 p.m. arrival, 7 minutes, 3.2 miles.